What's your welcome to college football moment, man? When did you know it's like, all right, I ain't playing at Roger Bacon no more. I'm in either the SEC or the Big 12 or wait, did you go to UC? Was y'all in the Big 12 yet or y'all
We was in the AAC when I first got to you.
AAC? Okay, AAC.
So
When was that when was that moment, man? What was that like?
welcome to
Walk the audience
college
through that.
moment. Welcome to college moment. Freshman year, I'm at LSU. I get a handoff against Mississippi State. I get a handoff. It's inside zone. It's stuffed in the middle. I bounce it. I'm going around the edge. I thought the dude was about to go low and hit me in the legs. It was two dudes. It was one in front of me, one on the side. I thought the other dude was gonna go low and hit me in the legs, but he
Yeah.
didn't. So I kind of high step and but I didn't lower my pads. And he didn't go low. He was like, oh yeah, I'm about to give me one. And just came and smacked me, kind of knocked me out for a second on the sideline. And all I remember is I think it was Malik Neighbors. It might have been him. He on the sideline, like, bro, you good? Like, and I'm like, I finally woke up. And mind you, this felt like 5 minutes, bro. But this is all like 10 seconds. I get up and I'm like, shoot, I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to convince myself that I'm good. I get to the sideline. My coach, like, I told you, quit all that jumping stuff. That's funny. That was a good time, man.
Damn. So going back to like I said, you playing the SEC, you playing the Big 12, you playing the AAC. What'd you say the difference between SEC ball and is it the Big 12 or the AAC? What would you say the biggest difference is, man?
I would just say the difference is the size of the big boys. The O line and D line.
Mm.
And the skill guys, I feel like it's pretty similar between conferences. You got great receivers, great DBs. But in the trenches, in the SEC, it's kind of different. SEC and the Big 12, you got all the linemen are huge, and then fast. Whereas in the other conferences, you might have a couple of those big guys that are just different, but it ain't really. That's where my differences were.
Mm. No, you.
Usually what I hear, man. That's what I hear from even Division 1 AA teams too. Like skill is skill. Like it's not too much off, but it's the
Them
trenches.
big dogs, boy. You got them freaky edge rushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Because it's not every day. When you find a 6'6", 260 pound dude that runs a 4.5, bro, that's
Yeah,
that's a
it's nuts.
freaking nature.
I don't think like regular, not I won't say regular people, but people who don't play football understand like that is just insane.
That's
Somebody that
crazy.
big running that fast. I don't know that's kind of normalized now. If you see on the combine, you see all these big dudes, D linemen running 4.4s and 4.5. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Crazy. And then it kind of gets on my nerves when people who don't play football make comments like, "Oh, you smaller than him. You supposed to be faster than him." Nah, he's a freak of nature, man. He's 6'6", so one of his steps are two of mine. So
Exactly. Nah, that's
Nah, for real, bro. Like,
facts.
bro, he 6'6", 250, 10% body fat. Like
crazy,
he
bro.
he got on easy mode, man. He just wake up freak show, just show up.
For
Right.
real.
Eat whatever you want. He don't sleep.
Nah, for real. Don't sleep. He partying 3 times a week. He
But
party before the game. He still go out there and get 2 sacks.
I appreciate
Man.
you know what I mean. Okay, so that leads to the next question though. Who is the best player that you played against? We can go high school, college. We always had that one defender that we've gone against. Bro, that's a dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can even be
So
on the team too.
so I would say Will Anderson from Alabama. I played against him my
Mm.
freshman year. My freshman year was crazy, bro. That was a complete culture and shell shocking moment for me playing as a true freshman in the SEC. Against Alabama, I get a carry and it was open on the inside and open on the outside, but it's Will Anderson right there, just in the hole. I could either go inside or outside. I try to go inside, and like if it's anybody else, I'm breaking that tackle. Like one person not tackling me.
Yeah.
Bro grabs me and just was like, get on the ground, like, and and as a true freshman, I'm salty. I'm like, bro, I saw daylight. And then
Nah.
fast forward, like 6 months later, it's draft day, and his name gets called in the first round, and what do you know? The picture that they have on the screen when he gets drafted, when his name gets called, is him standing over me flexing. I'm like, yeah. So I got all my friends Snapchat me calling me like, bro, I just seen you on the NFL network. I'm like, but that ain't me.
Oh, right, I mean, nah. But you talked about you said that your freshman year was like such a culture shock. Can you go into more detail about that? Like really like what like really break down to the audience like man, like freshman in SEC. Kind of talk about that.
So it was like, as I mentioned, like in high school, I went to a small high school, Roger Bacon, like not the biggest high school in Cincinnati, Ohio. It was about 400 people in there, and then like 40 people on the football team. So not much at all, and that's varsity JV altogether. Like so, I get to college and it's 100 people on the football team. There's 8 running backs in the running back room, and then
Damn.
so yeah, like I always been a competitor, but now it's competition every day. Like in high school, it was competition on Friday every Friday, but in college, it's
Yeah.
competition every
Say
day.
barely that 300 yards a freshman. It was a cakewalk for you, brother. You was like that.
Yeah, yeah, for real. But get to college, it's competition every day. Like you walk into the weight room, you lifting with the other running backs. He throw 275 on the bar. You got to throw 315 on the bar because it's competition. So I just had to learn how to compete at everything. Being the first person in the meetings, just everything like that, and then getting into practice and actually having to practice each rep. In high school, like being a star player and stuff like that. At least at my school, like I mentioned, we didn't have a big football team, so coach didn't really want me doing much at practice because he didn't want me getting hurt in practice. So in practice in high school, I used to just really just run a lot, just run. Nobody was touching me or nothing like that. And then I get in college and then it's full pads in practice and I gotta go hit somebody. So like it was a culture shock, but like I'm a competitor. So it was like shoot, I was up for it. I just had to learn how to do it though. Like that first college practice, I was so tired, bro.
Ooh,
So tired.
I'm
We an
already
hour,
knowing down south.
yeah, bro. We was an hour in. Mind you, yeah, it's hot, bro. It's humid. I'm dying from the heat. And I'm like, shoot, we done? He was like, nah, bro, this the half time of practice. Like, it's the water break. We still got another half of practice. And I'm like,